going to do is I'm going to put the luggage. So please make a step. Okay, just okay. Is it right here? Yeah, right here. Yes, sir. And this will be in your seat. And in your room, you can get down from the staircase, go for swimming, snorkeling. No problem, it's very nice. And bicycles, you can bring like that, like park also. You can see? See? Stingray. So this is your villa.
Okay. করতে যাবে করতে যাবে
seat. I'll join you shortly. Okay?